I watched A Time Called You and it was absolutely amazing, but I think there was a few mistakes. So, one, you know the scene where Junie was playing basketball as Minju, right? And she was scoring all them 3-pointers, like she was the best at basketball, and all the boys were like, oh, she's so hot, she's so hot. Yeah, that scene. And then the boy was running after her and he was having her on edge because he was doing all these like jerky movements, yeah? And then he gave her milk. She was like, oh no, sorry, no, she didn't say it. She took it still, but she was like, oh no, sorry, I'm lactose intolerant. So next time, bring me oranges, please. Okay? Yeah. Later on, when she was herself, when Junie was in uni, right? And then she sat next to Yunjin in the 7-Eleven, she was drinking milk. So I don't know if that was a mistake or if that was like a really clever thing where, you know, Minju is lactose intolerant, but Junhee isn't lactose intolerant, and obviously because she's in Minju's body, she is lactose intolerant. So she knows that Minju is lactose intolerant, right? Maybe it was just a clever thing to differentiate between Minju and Junhee, right? I don't know. I give that to them if that was the case. But it seemed like a mistake, so I don't know. Second one, yeah. There was a scene after Ingyu's grandma's funeral and before he did what he did and he was no longer with us. They showed a flashback of 1998 when they were decorating a Christmas tree. Minju. Well, Junie has Minju. But Minju, Shihun and Ingyu, they were decorating a Christmas tree, right? It was snowing outside as well. But if Minju was unalived on October 13th, why were they decorating a Christmas tree? Why is there a Christmas scene in there? There shouldn't have been, because she didn't make it until Christmas. Who decorates Christmas trees in October? Unless they just decorate Christmas trees early, but it doesn't snow. Like, South Korea's, does it snow in the months from June to October? Because the attack happened. So Minju's attack or being hit by a car, whichever one it was, that happened in June. It had to have been a mistake, because who decorates Christmas trees in October? But they also didn't spend an entire year together, because the attack happened in June, like I said, right? So it happened in June 1998, and Junie was only there from June to October. So I think it was a mistake. Anyways, but yeah, the show was amazing, so you should watch it.